What's up guys, in this video I want to share with you my action plan or my blueprint to study for the upcoming university examination. Third year examination for me is on the way and I have about 1 month to study for it. And judging by the looks of it, I can see myself becoming a complete waste man if I don't plan myself ahead, if I don't do anything about it right now, starting early. Okay, I can envision that for myself, and therefore I have to make a plan. You know, as they say, not planning to win is planning to fail, right? So with that said, let us get on to it. So firstly, what I need is that I need to have a routine. Having a routine is kind of like having a map to navigate the day. I feel that the biggest reason why people procrastinate is because of the uncertainty. Like at a given point of time, we don't know what we should be doing. And having a routine kind of eliminates that. We can become intentional about how we use our time. And also I think that having a routine and having that discipline throughout the day will help me to do the things that I love apart from studying. A routine kind of helps to find that balance. A balance between what you like to do and what you need to do, right? That balance. So that is pretty much about having a routine. Now let us go to the next step, and that is having a schedule or having a plan. If a routine acts on a micro scale, that is over a day, a schedule would be a macro scale thing, that is over a period of days, a span of whole month. Now I will be honest with you guys, I'm not much of a good planner, okay, in the sense that most of the plans that I make usually tend to fail, and also I can't see myself much into the future, and therefore going forward I want to be as realistic as possible. Okay, I want to make a realistic plan. I don't want the plan or the schedule to be like I finish ENT in 2 days, Oftal in 3 days, and community in 5 days. In 2 weeks I'm done. No, that is not the plan. And at the same time, I don't want to be spending 10 days for ENT, 20 days for ophthalmology, and a whole freaking year for community medicine. That is also not realistic. Obviously a bit of sarcasm, but still, I am hoping to be realistic for once. Realistic, please. For once, let me make a plan and stick to it. Now, the biggest reason why making a plan in the first place is effective is because it is basically using the Parkinson's law, which means that work expands to the time given to it. If there is an exam 3 days from now, I will study that subject 3 days from now. So that is the idea behind the Parkinson's law. So having a plan kind of exploits that idea, if you know what I mean. And hopefully I can finish the whole stuff one week before exam. That would be awesome. Just say. Now the third thing that I'm hoping to do is practice testing. Now what I'm preparing for is an exam, and the best way to prepare for an exam is to simulate the exam as much as possible, and that is by testing yourself. Now studying is good enough, but I feel that taking this knowledge that you have studied and applying it in a logical manner and writing that for exam is one step ahead of studying. And more often than not, I find myself struggling to do this one step of taking my knowledge and making it in a logical sequence in the examination hall. And that kind of takes a lot of time and energy. So I want to be doing this beforehand while I'm preparing for exams. You know, as they say, you don't rise to the level of your goals and to your expectations. You fall down to the level of your training or your practice. So how I practice behind the stage will determine how I perform on the stage, right? If that makes any sense. The things that I have in mind are practice testing, like mock exams, then writing questions for myself, you know, active recall, the whole thing. I feel that any kind of testing will help you. Okay, it doesn't matter what it is, but please do test yourself in some way, because in the end, the exam is testing us in some way. So these are the main things that I want to focus on. At the same time, there are some side stuff, right? Like in a game, you have the main quest, you have the main missions, but at the same time, you have side missions that are optional. And likewise, I have some certain side quest that I want to achieve, and that is about doing the question bank and doing the entrance related stuff of third year. Right now, being in third year, I'm sure that this is the only time I'm gonna focus on the third year stuff in Mado, right? Because if I go to fourth year, there's no way I'm gonna check, or there's no way I'm gonna finish all the third year stuff that is left behind. So I want to take this time to finish all those miscellaneous stuff, you know, especially the question banks, because if not now, then never. That is simply the way it is. And last but not least, as obvious as it sounds, I will need to execute this plan. Okay, it is easy to talk the talk, but when it is time to walk the walk, that is when most of us fail. I need to execute this plan today itself, okay, starting right now. Tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today. Now there are some other things that I have kind of missed in terms of an examination, and that is about staying calm and not being stressed out. Personally, I feel that I have mastered this art, at least in terms of examination, of staying calm and collected. And one of the reasons why I am able to do this is because I have prepared myself. My advice for staying calm for exams is to be prepared. That is simply the best way to tackle stress. So these are my top tips for you. To recap, firstly, have a routine to win the day, have a plan or schedule to win the month. Thirdly, practice testing yourself, because that is your best friend in terms of giving an examination. Fourthly, if you have some miscellaneous stuff to do, take this time and just finish it off. Fifthly, stay calm and collected. This is easy. This too shall pass. Now, this discussion is not complete without you guys. So please do continue the discussion of how to prepare for exams, or what are your top tips for exams. Continue the discussion down below. I want to learn from you as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, we are at 2,000 subscribers. Yo, let's go 10K subscribers, bro. Thank you guys for all the support, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Which means that time expands to the work given to it. Work expands to that.